have been sent back to the year 2018 to create the only drug capable of curing the disease. The Relativity Podcast.
Huh?
How about the clap?
Woo! Got it. Yeah, there we go, baby.
Rockstar.
Rockstar, live,
There we go.
rolling.
Once again on the tape.
Yeah.
Magnetic tape. Magneto. X-Men.
Death Tape,
X-Men.
Magnetic.
Wolverine Origins.
Stan Lee.
We've just said
we've
3 things that make me feel bad.
starting off on a high note. No. Yeah, that was a sad, hard bit of news. We haven't even said hello yet. But yeah.
Hello.
And welcome to the 5th episode of the Relativity Boiz. Yeah. So
It's like we practiced that, but we didn't.
we didn't know.
Because we're lazy like that, we won't practice
We're
anything.
professionals.
Ever.
Absolute professionals. You hear that car in the background? That's how professional we are.
No, they're not going to be able to hear it because audio engineering, yo. Yeah.
But just in case you can, disregard.
So, it's been a week. It hasn't been a week. It's been a couple of days because we screwed up the last recording new here.
Well, you've been busy. You know, you've been working.
I've been helping orphans in a shelter for orphans in Mexico.
Okay.
Back and forth.
This is just a blatant lie. I'm just calling you on it now. Because I don't want you to look like a better person than me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I'm the ethically
Like
right
it's-
person. on
it's
this podcast,
impossible,
that's what I'm
like-
saying, you know.
We have already cemented the fact it's canon that you are a creature, not a divine
Yeah,
creature.
yeah.
So it
Mhm.
shouldn't really dwell upon it anymore. So this week has been very busy for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kept going back and forth on the sales floor. So I've got some sales moves. I can. Do you know the bit where it's sell me this pen? I can sell you this pen. This is not a pen, but I can.
Sell me the capo.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, let's do this. Let's role play
Okay.
this probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk into the shop.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay. I'm already bad at it.
yeah.
Do it again. Walk in again.
Okay. I'm walking back out again.
Yeah. Hey!
No, that was me walking back out again.
You're walking out already.
Okay. I'm walking in now, right? I'm walking up to the door. You've seen me through the door, right?
Yeah.
Ding! I'm in the shop. I'm looking around.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello, sir.
Can I help you?
Maybe, perhaps.
Fuck you, man!
I'd like to take that capo then, please.
That's what I did. That's what I did the whole day. And they basically pay me money for that shit. It's like
Yeah,
easy.
it's
Easy
that.
stuff.
See, I'm still so scared. If you tried to sell me anything right now, I would take it instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worked for Stalin. It's worked for
So what you're saying is your sales technique is the Stalin method.
communist Russia
Yeah.
in the 50s.
Just, with making more money and less murders.
Yeah, and less Russian.
Yeah.
Even though I had
I'm
my
still
body cam.
shaking. I really was not expecting that.
Did you see how I move out back from the mic?
Yes. Cause not because you was avoiding clipping, but
No.
just the pure force of your voice just threw
Pushed you back.
backwards. Yeah.
Welcome to the Relativity Boiz. We have everything you can wish for. So, episode 5. Somehow we're still doing this.
Yeah. And somehow we
And-
still have more than 10 viewers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It has dropped though. I'm very, very, very agitated, angry.
Yeah. But not with you because you've stuck with
Fuck
us.
have you gone, man?
No, they won't hear you because they've gone. We got to find
They're
them in
missing
person,
out.
yeah?
They're missing
Yeah, they're
out.
missing
man.
out.
Okay, so my bunny Darin said that I didn't give him a shout out. So I'm officially dedicating this episode to him.
Bastard.
We've done a lot of crazy shit, man. A lot of. I once pissed from his balcony.
Excuse
He
me?
reminded me of that. Yeah, I took a piss from his balcony. The Soviet bloc buildings and.
Why?
Actually, not once. We've done it on several occasions. Just because.
Oh, I was thinking like maybe it started off as like, oh, I need to go, I need to use the bathroom, but the bathroom's not working or it's full. I just got off the balcony and then maybe you got like a taste for it or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I did with murder.
Definitely.
We need to get lawyers if we're going to keep on saying these
It
things.
doesn't matter because it's it's scripted. It's not real. We're not real. This is a character.
We don't even exist in this timeline.
No, we're from the future. I've seen a lot of stuff over there. Yeah.
So,
Anything you want to talk about?
yeah.
We can just keep this on. I'm in a banter mood anyway.
Yeah. Just this back and forth. I do kind of... I have an idea of something that I wanted to talk about. Woo! Because, I'm always talking about,
Your money and wealth
No.
and material
'cause-
possessions.
No, because as you know, I don't lie. And if I was to talk about any of those things, it would be a straight up lie. Because I'm not a working man like you, Clever.
I am employed.
Yeah. I'm a unemployed creature
Unemployed of the night.
of the night.
Would you be an unemployed creature if you were a creature of the night? Because that kind of.
Well, you're assuming that people would pay for my services, which I think I might have to pay them at this. Look at me. I'm not exactly like a. How much would you
You
pay?
look like a.
How much would you pay for me?
At 15 quid?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a lot of money
I
to
was
an
gonna say you
unemployed
look
creature of the night.
like a young George Clooney in his prime, man.
Huh?
James Bond shit.
Thank you.
Or a James Bond villain, one of the.
Yeah, all
But
right.
you are English, so that kind of counts as the James Bond
Like
kind of thing.
maybe a bit of a Mads Nicholson sort of Le Chiffre sort of.
Yeah, because you gotta be foreign to. I can be the villain. Bond.
Yeah, I've got the Britishness and you've got the Eastern European side covered.
Yes, welcome to my compound. If you don't agree to come with me, I'm gonna blow these nuclear missiles in London.
I've got the cat for it as well.
You've got the oh yeah,
The cat
Miles
for it.
has a new cat.
Got a new cat. Yep.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah. It's just this little ball of fluffy joy
Nice.
at the minute. And, in a couple of months' time, it's going to become this little ball of fluff and daggers when it gets sharper
'cause
teeth and
it's
sharper
small.
claws.
It's small.
Yeah, it's small at the minute. It's only 3 months old.
I've never had a cat.
You should get one. Everyone should get a cat.
If you share this video with at least 10 of your friends, this is a giveaway. We're giving out free cats to everyone. So if you manage to give us a like on Facebook, follow Miles on Twitter, Voivod11 and on Instagram, Slot Sounds on SoundCloud, and we are giving out free Jamaican cats.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll make it a free
Jamaican.
drawing of a Jamaican cat. Jamaican? What the hell was that? That came out kind of like Swedish? It'll be a free drawing
Fucking
of a
sweet.
Jamaican cat that says fucking Sweden.
No, fucking sweet.
Fucking Sweden. Says,
Fucking sweet, am I right?
all right, okay. I'll make it even better, right? I'll put in a film reference. We'll make it a free drawing of a Jamaican cat that says fucking prawns.
With boobs.
Great. Now I'm going to have to draw a cat with tits. Jesus. I got nipples, fucker. Could you milk me?
Yeah?
Have you not seen Meet the Fuckers?
No.
No, that's Meet the Parents. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Legendary.
So good,
I love De Niro.
But
in every
actually, yeah,
movie.
this is a good segue. We're talking about films, and
Yeah.
what I wanted to talk about was,
Do it.
I'm always talking about The Last Jedi and how it fills up my YouTube feed.
What's going on?
But this is my conspiracy
This is deja
theory.
vu, Mouse.
This is my conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I said to
I'm
you,
all in
yeah,
for conspiracy
You like a good
theories.
conspiracy. So this is the one that I came up with, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Disney did not want this Star Wars film to be liked by the general Star Wars fan audience because it's too small and they want to branch out. And with the hate that they've garnered through, all these YouTube videos,
Illuminati, like mind
Yeah.
washing techniques.
Exactly,
and,
right. But what they've done is,
MK Ultra and stuff like
there's like this, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? And, people making these YouTube videos and it fills up YouTube, makes people go, oh, I should go and see that. I should watch it on Netflix. I should buy it to watch it, And then a lot of people will watch it and go, oh, well, that wasn't so bad because, they might not be into Star Wars in that way. You see?
See?
They've played you.
He's thought about it.
They've played you, man.
He's been seeding this whole conspiracy idea for weeks. You've been preparing us.
Mm.
Like whenever you name drop the Last Jedi, you've kind of just
Been-
prepared
yeah.
the Relativity Boiz audience
you see,
for this.
For something
point.
as mind-bending as this, the brain has to be prepared.
Miles,
Yeah.
the last mind bender. Yeah.
That's the sound it makes when I do my mind bending.
I just think that they wanted to go with another generation of Star Wars movies. They wanted to kind of
Yeah.
detach themselves from which kind of hurt. Why would you? Because the road, I get it, but at least R2D2 and C3PO, they could have salvaged that.
Money.
Chewie.
They just need the money, don't they? And I don't know. It's just, why desecrate that corpse? I think.
It's like even.
I mean,
now
money,
that
obviously.
I'm getting serious though, it's one of the most hardcore sci-fi audiences,
Yeah.
fandoms.
Yeah. Which is why it's so easy to piss them off.
I know it's there. I like the Last Jedi. I didn't like the fact that they killed off Han Solo and Luke, and they didn't have like a
Spoilers.
proper.
You knew. You already knew.
Everybody's seen
You
that.
already knew.
They didn't have a proper send off together, on screen.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like.
Yeah.
It
It was just like weak for these massive characters that are such a big part of the original trilogy, and then they're just poof, there goes your favorite character from that one.
Like that
Poof,
guy,
there
fuck that
goes-
guy.
yeah, fuck that guy and fuck this guy, But for me, actually, I want to talk a little bit about my Last Jedi experience.
Yeah.
I wanted this video to be added to the pile of other videos that are all an hour
we can
long.
put it in the
And
title.
the tags,
The last-
title tags.
No. Yes, we're gonna do that.
I might just tag it. I don't know. I don't
Tag
know.
it.
Yeah, I can't-
Tag
yeah,
it. We should
whatever.
have something flashy, like you won't believe what happened on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Hold on, wait, a thumbnail moment. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, so the night before I went to see The Last Jedi, I watched what was the one before? The Force Awakens again,
Yeah.
and I quite enjoyed it. The first time around, it didn't really have that much of an impact on me. I wasn't like, yeah, it's kind of sort of like that with it. But the second time I watched it before I went and saw the Last Jedi, I thought, oh, that was quite good. I really like these characters. I really want to see where this goes. And then, so, I went into The Last Jedi, I was sitting down, and for the first act, or maybe like half an hour or so, I was sitting there going, I'm quite enjoying this. And then after that first space fight, it just continually got worse and worse and worse until to the point where I sort of had to ask myself, I'm not enjoying this, am I?
Why aren't we running away? We've got no fuel.
Yeah, and why aren't on the Empire side or the First Order's side? Why aren't we jumping ahead of them? Why aren't they getting the ships in from around?
We've got no fuel.
Yeah, it's just like, what about this plot flaw? And okay. But the other thing that annoys me is like my favorite thing about a lot of the Star Wars films is how the relationships develop between the different characters.
Yeah.
And in this one, they've just sort of disregarded, okay, we're going to put this character over the other side of the universe, this one here, and we're going to keep this one on the ship. And what's his best trait? Oh, he can fly a spaceship really well. Well, let's blow up his spaceship. Yeah, why not? And then they bring in because there was kind of
that
like
pilot guy.
Poe.
I'm sort of the main character, but I'm a little shit.
Yeah,
That was his thing. Like
I could be the main character, but
I'm a little shit.
yeah, but I'm a little shit in a little ship. But yeah, it was kind of like, there's a little bit of something between Finn and Rey. And then in this film, they just wedge Rose in between them. Like nothing's happened in the past. And it's like this new
Remember
character.
Jar Jar?
Yeah.
I'm the new Jar Jar.
It basically is like that for me.
Yeah.
It's like,
I didn't mind her. I mean, because after the movie, sorry for interrupting you so much.
This is a two-way podcast.
After the movie, I went on a couple of Facebook groups, on Reddit as well.
Yeah.
Because I like my Star Wars, and everybody was basically shitting on Rose.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few people out there that will say that maybe it's like a racial thing or something like that, but it's not. It's just this character that just appears out of nowhere, and she's supposed to be really important all of a sudden. Like that's just not how you do a franchise properly. You can't just expect a payoff to be there like that,
Do you feel like she's the new Lando?
No, she's nowhere near as cool
Like
as Lando.
character tire wise, because we've got main characters, supporting characters.
No, because she plays a much bigger role than Lando does.
Oh, she's bigger than Lando.
Well, she's playing a bigger role. I'm not saying she's bigger or
Well,
better than him.
Canon. It's canon.
I know it's canon.
These are canon Star Wars movies, so she has a bigger role than I've
Yeah.
yet to see the Solo movie.
I haven't seen it either,
So
and that's why it bombed because no one went to see it.
I don't even know when it was released, to be honest.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand, right? That film was supposed to come out around about this time, around about December, Christmas, right?
Mm.
And they decided to move it forward because they thought people were getting tired of Star Wars. So What? That
I
doesn't
got
make
used
any
to the
sense.
idea of Star Wars Christmas every year.
yeah,
I
it was
thought
becoming like a Hobbit thing for me.
it's the marketing selling point. You get. I've even got a Stormtrooper Christmas cup.
Yeah, now he can't use his cup at Christmas.
Yeah,
Look at what you've done to us, Disney.
but Christmas is every day to me because I've got
Christmas is
the lovely joy of our new sponsors, a bottle of water.
Tastes a fuck all.
It's water.
Yeah,
We still need sponsors. If
we do.
seriously though, because we are.
If you want to reach 56 people,
Yeah. So, $5 and we give you 5 minutes of our time on the
Jesus,
podcast. That's how cheap we are.
That's too good of a good deal. that's like
$10 and we say anything except race shows racial slurs.
yeah. That's
Uh,
not. There's just no political stuff.
No political stuff. We can even do like improv. No gay shit.
And we won't say stuff like that either. By principle.
Oh, let's not go into the that territory again. Let's not
No,
start
no,
recording
let's-
another
Let's
podcast.
steer
all
the
over
ship
again.
away from that. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of playing with the idea of maybe talking about Brexit because a lot of that stuff's going on as we recorded this today on a Thursday.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
I am uneducated and I don't follow any media, so
Well, yeah. I mean, as,
fill me in, please.
as I may have mentioned before, I'm trying to steer away from politics myself. I don't really pay attention to it, but I mean, this is kind of unavoidable.
Unavoidable.
I've only really picked up on a few little things, but basically, I think what's happened is Theresa May's got some kind of deal that she wants to put through to the EU,
Okay.
and some of her cabinet who leave Brexiteers, I fucking hate that word. They've resigned.
I identify as a Brexiteer.
I'm undecided, you know. I'm undecided. I don't know. Honestly, I do not know what to think about this anymore. It's such a clusterfuck.
Okay.
But then the last thing is she had to call a press conference for it because it's gone so disastrously. So she's not resigned though. It's just I'm kind of now I've got this other conspiracy theory.
Would
Right?
you think that the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom would resign over like something
Well, I think
as small as this? Like
Well-
a little media backlash?
this isn't a little media backlash because it's her party that's also
You
backlash.
you should fill me in because I don't think I understand where the problem is yet.
So basically, a lot of her party doesn't agree with her proposed deal. So
Do you know what
They've
this
resigned.
deal implies? Like, what are the
I couldn't tell you. I honestly think.
conditions? And
Well, I think it's just picking parts of the EU's agenda that we want to keep.
okay,
And there's a lot. See, the thing is, there's so much going on here and on different levels politically. It's just, I don't know. We just need a new system. Replace all these fuckers with robots, you know? Computers programmed by computers.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
let's go. Let's do it.
Purely unbiased system that knows
Clockwork
exactly what's
Orange.
perfect for us.
Let's go.
Yeah. I could do the synth music for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dystopia. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So dystopian.
Fuck the future. And the future, boys.
We're
Man,
supposed to be saving the future, not making it more dystopian.
we're actually coming back from the future because we've seen it and it's
Boy, do you fuck up, millennials.
Yeah.
Gotta tell you. Jeez, boy.
because we're not millennials. We were actually born in a
No,
different
we're,
kind of. We're more of a superhuman being kind of generation, you know. Just
yeah, I feel like you're directing this towards a place of race, but okay.
there was a. Yeah.
I'm just, I don't know. My conspiracy theory on Brexit is that because the Prime Minister we have was strongly for Remain, she's doing all she can to fuck up these negotiations and stuff so that we just end up not leaving.
Wouldn't that be a good thing in your view, or?
I don't know anymore.
Oh,
Well, I think my problem with
he's
that,
in my house.
I don't know anymore.
He's in my house yet.
I'm just a confused man.
He voted leave on me.
I voted Remain, actually.
He wants to leave the EU.
Well, the thing is, right? The thing
Damn
is,
it, man.
I think that...
And you tell me on the podcast
No.
in front of
Okay.
all
okay.
these
If there was
listeners.
another referendum tomorrow, I would vote to Remain still. But I think that in the position we're in, you can't... the public's voted. I know it's hard to hear. But we've got to... But my
Could
point
you spare
is...
a pound, mate?
My point is that if the right people were in power and we were doing this properly and not being little bitches about it, we could come out of this with a really good deal. Something that's good for the European people and something that's good for the British people. But the trouble
There's
is...
already a divide between European people and British people.
I know, and we're just making it worse.
You're supposed to be a part of the continent still. Geography.
I know.
Geography.
I know. I don't know. The trouble is, though, I'm saying that, but at the same time, I still think that the status quo that we've got cannot be beaten in any deal. And that's why I would still vote to Remain.
Yeah, that's fine. I feel
What do you think? I'm talking to the camera.
That's a lot
people
of,
that are just listening. I'm talking to you.
That's a lot of baloney.
You're a load of bologna.
Yeah, that's the correct spelling of the word baloney for all the uneducated Europeans out there.
No more baloney if we leave. That's all I'm saying.
This is a European podcast, so...
Yeah, it is. I agree.
When you think about it viewer-wise.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know that, to be honest. I don't really care.
No.
As long as I get to keep my wonderful retail job.
Yeah, as long as there's no Bulgarians listening, I don't really
Yeah.
care, to be honest.
Bulgarians.
I'm joking. I love you and your people.
Now,
That's how you do diplomacy, Mrs. May.
and now Mao's gonna sing the national anthem of Bulgaria.
Yogurt.
Rakia. Rakia. Cheap alcohol.
Soviet
Beautiful.
architecture.
Women.
Self-heard. Hmm?
Huh?
Mm.
I should petition to be the new anthem guy.
Yeah. Professional songwriter.
Professional songwriter. I'm just gonna call the government.
Yeah.
Hey, Boyko Borisov, my friend. I need to talk to you. I've been away for a while. Sorry, that's the prime minister. I've been away for a while. Things aren't going as well as I thought they would here in the UK. Would you mind hooking me up with a gig in the parliament?
Yeah, I would say that diplomacy-wise, your mission isn't going well.
Oh. No, I'm not done. Hey! So he's on the other side. He's, hey! I'm like, hey! So we can say a. Each one of us
Multiple
does
times,
it,
yep.
and he's like, yeah, I'm in the middle of this, meeting with these top tier agricultural assistants, and they're helping me build agriculture and motorways, because that's all that we're doing. And motorways.
What kind of system is this where you're building motorways with what agriculture, like what, tractors and corn?
Yeah, and that's what they do. I'm like, you sure you don't want me to make the anthem? I've got a couple of lyrics written down here. Rakia.
And then he's over the other. He's on the other side of the phone, just
beautiful women,
just crying because it's so perfect.
It's да. Това е най-страхотното нещо, което съм чувал. Благодаря ти. I can even do a little impression. Sorry, that's for the Bulgarian listeners. Kai, sucker, you gotta stare with the blank expression into the.
Or just put it into
eternity.
Google Translate. I don't know.
Добре.
Better not being about me.
Това е много добър хим. Što je napravim? Otijem da igram tenis. And that's my Boyko Borisov impression. That's the... You can do a Theresa May impression now.
God, how's this? British people will get that, I think.
Off the rails.
Yeah.
Relativity Boiz. Hottest podcast on YouTube. We talk science, narcotics, CSI Miami, CSI New York, and...
What is this? Is just degrading so quickly.
It's comedy.
Okay, so
I find it funny.
Let's have a bit of a disclaimer here. So,
Okay.
we're recording this. We started at 20 to 8.
Probably.
Okay, so this is another late episode.
Late night with the boys.
Because Kalof has been working,
I
and
mean, hustling.
I've been unemployed.
He's been
and,
bustling.
Sometimes these things just happen.
And the Jimmys have been wrestling.
Jimmys have been wrestled.
Okay. So, no, I've listened to a lot of... my job has to do with a lot of music around me currently.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been listening to a lot of... this is a so natural segue. We got to continue doing this. So, I've been listening to a lot of tunes and a lot of funky tunes. And there was kind of a competition going on. There's like a tech department on my store floor. And I just like playing music... loudly playing music, like 70 decibels, something like 80 decibels.
What? That's insane.
What? And we've got quite powerful speakers, and there's other guys like maybe 20 meters away in the other department.
Okay. Stop your sales pitch. They're not paying us for this.
I'm gonna make you my sales pitch.
Okay, you may continue because that was a good diss.
Okay. And there's a couple of black dudes over there. They're selling like TVs and Bluetooth speakers and stuff like that. And they constantly keep cracking it up because they want to compete. But we've got like technology from the future over there, so it's not even a race anymore. That they just keep pumping it up. And one of these days they're gonna blow their speakers, or even get just told off by their manager. And I'm waiting for that. Fucking noise pollution on me. I just wanted to share that with all my beautiful friends.
Yeah.
And you.
Am I not one of your beautiful friends?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This podcast is starting to wear on my confidence levels.
Is that because of my good Prime Minister impression next to your slightly weak Prime Minister?
No, that was not a slightly weak Prime Minister. That was 100% spot on.
I didn't get it, but but it was still funny. So I imagine if I had gotten it.
Okay, let me try another one then.
Okay, yeah. Theresa May, part 2.
Great Britain, I've got a Brexit deal. That wasn't posh enough. I don't know.
Isn't that like... Do you think you can get like sued for doing that, or like...
No.
Have the MI6 just busted my door?
I don't know. It's
act of war.
If you did it, I don't know.
Yeah, that might be considered like terrorism.
Yeah, an act of war.
Well, I gotta catch that terrorist.
It's satire. Can the Prime Minister not take a joke, Mr. Speaker?
We're gonna find out in the next episode of Can the Prime Minister?
Yeah, we should actually send this to the Speaker of the House. Just like, what are you going to say about this?
Nothing. I'm actually quite energetic. It's just I just wanted to share that one as well. I'm feeling fresh.
I feel
feeling
like
healthy. I've eaten like 2 veggie baguettes today, £2 each.
The effect of not having caffeine on this podcast has lowered my energy levels by at least half.
75%.
I'd say more like a 50. I'm still awake.
Still awake.
Yeah, this is why I am Sloth Sounds. I'm just constant.
Sloth Sounds on
SoundCloud.
Mm.
I've got
Spectrum.
I've got it. Oh yeah, there's a Spectrum. It's a good track.
I know.
It's a good track. Yeah.
I've been playing it all day.
Thank you. How's it sound on the speakers?
Don't
need to change my mastering.
No, it's fine.
Good.
I lied. I'm a liar. Liar, pants on fire.
My confidence is just...
Am I right?
You're like sandpaper to my self-esteem.
There's like two two pieces of sandpaper rubbing rubbing with each other. That's what this podcast has been to, just two pieces of sandpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel it now.
Yeah. Anything you want to talk about in particular?
No,
that's fine. We've been the but
no, I think you were just talking about music. Have you been listening to anything in particular this week that you would like to mention?
I've been listening to a lot of generic white people music just because I work at certain company. I'm not gonna. I'm smart like this, and I've been trying to find. That's an interesting topic of conversation because we do have explicit content lyrically in our Semi songs. Semi, check us out on Spotify. Just keep plugging it. It's 20 friends that listen to this already know what it is.
But my two friends that listen to this, go check them out.
Suckers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you listen to my voice then.
Do you want to give us a taste of the voice?
Rakia! How about that?
I would have sold it a bit better, but it'll do, I suppose.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna fix it in post.
Yeah.
So, because we're not allowed to play any explicit songs, because it's a white people place, and and I just go on to looking at rap songs, and it's only logical that rap culture goes well with curse words and just expressions, some ghetto expressions, so, and I really want to listen to hip hop, but it's impossible on Spotify. So they have to fix their stuff, man. On Spotify, almost like 98% of the rap content out there, hip hop and even R&B and stuff like that is explicit. So as compared to YouTube, where you get the clean versions, you just type in clean version, you get a karaoke version done in Windows Movie Maker with a compressed audio format, and it just sounds like crap. So Spotify is bad like that.
Yeah, you think that they would give you the option to have the radio version as well?
No.
Do people still do radio? Of course, people still listen to the radio. Yeah.
Well, yeah. With podcast culture, maybe that has maybe quite down.
Well, I don't know, because maybe people listen to podcasts and then they go, oh, I wonder, maybe I just want a bit of noise on in the background, but more consistently. I'll put the radio on.
That's what I did. Now that I'm commuting, I'm playing that. I did mention to you just before we sat down in these two very different, very still comfortable chairs on this very beautiful set made just for the podcast. This is not my room.
Wow.
To whomever might be thinking that, you've been delusional this whole time.
It is incredible just how well we've made this set to look just like one half of a bedroom.
I'm impressed. It's a replica of my bedroom, so it's...
Yeah. I mean, the thing
cost us a fortune, though.
Khalifa won't let me in his house.
No.
Because I track in on my night creature sort of
it's
people.
And it smells like phosphor. Like, I don't get that.
Oh, yeah.
Sulfur.
Yeah. It's because, I'm forced to work in the munitions factories for the war boys.
Yeah. And...
So I haven't got any arms.
Those are holograms, as usual.
Yeah. So you don't see me touch anything.
Everything is a hologram.
You're a hologram. I'm pointing to the camera. That's
Actually, on a serious note, on a real sciencey note,
hit me with that sciencey shit.
Everything is a hologram.
Oh, you're talking about string theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't see how you can't prove. Is that okay? Okay, I've got my thoughts and I've put them all in a nice little line so I can actually say them properly. How? Okay, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. What's the difference between a scientific theory and a philosophy? Because you can't prove string theory.
No, but there's a lot of theoretical physics that you can't prove.
Yeah, but it's like
theoretical.
I think, therefore I am. It's if you physically cannot prove it or prove it written down through mathematics or whatever properly.
I've done the maths.
There was my Theresa May impression. My voice cracked.
Nice.
Yeah. I was trying to force it too much before, you see.
Now you gotta violently leave my house
Through dance.
screaming Brexit.
Brexit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about what was with, like, just sliding through these segues?
Yeah.
What do you think about satire?
What?
Jokes about politics and the news.
Oh, it's you and me go back and forth as long as we've known each other about jokes about homosexuality.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about that as
culture
much.
and nationality as well, because
Yeah,
we've argued on the
unuploaded podcast.
unuploaded podcast about the value of comedy and the where you can cross the line and when it becomes offensive. So I think in order to have free speech, sometimes as an intellectual civilization, we can allow ourselves to make fun of politicians
Yeah,
and
but,
to
I mean,
criticize them that way.
my point is that
True characters.
it's there's a really good video to this. I might link it in the description actually because I think it's such a good video. But basically, my thoughts on satire is that it's gotten to the point where there's a little bit too much of it, to the
much
point where
confusion.
you get.
I can get no relief.
Oh, I thought you was doing
No.
Genesis.
No.
No, never mind. I got a little bit excited then.
About the Bible?
No, not. I mean, Genesis, the band, man.
Oh.
Why would I be talking about the Bible?
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, what I think about it is when you get too much satire, politicians can use it to get out of a tight spot. And then you get people like Donald Trump who come along who's like, if Donald Trump was dead serious about everything that he said,
I love it.
and he looked like Vladimir
Huge.
Putin, people would take him more seriously, and I doubt he would get in.
But I would bet money on Putin wrestling a bear.
Oh.
And I wouldn't.
No, I want to see Donald
I
Trump
wouldn't-
wrestle Putin.
I wouldn't bet money on Donald Trump wrestling a raccoon. So you can see, and it's not because I'm Eastern European. No, it's because my eyes do not
No,
deceive me.
this is what I'm
in
talking
this
about,
manner.
right? Because Donald Trump is portrayed as this wacky dude, right?
Whack.
But
Huge.
Vladimir Putin comes across as this genuinely kind of quite
Menacing human being.
menacing guy, right? But, because the political infrastructure is different in Russia than it is to, like, in the West, it's
Like,
people like Donald Trump can
You've
use
got
that.
sort of a choice in the West, and you've got no choice in Russia. Or
Yeah, like that. That's yeah, that's political structure. Yeah, but I mean, like,
political structure.
but you get people. in
We're
this
all
country as
over the
well.
place. We're gonna get banned by Russia, the US. I'm gonna get kicked of the UK. Just I can't even come back to Bulgaria anymore because I'll be like, "Where's the anthem?" I couldn't do it in time.
You know what's gonna end up like. We're going to be sitting there in Antarctica or something, or in open waters, international waters, just like
Swim,
Alex Jones.
baby.
They've kicked us out of our countries, and they're making the frogs gay.
Me, you, and Alex Jones
The
on
dream
a
team.
plastic island.
The dream. Ah,
There we go.
and he'd be sitting there on that plastic island and claiming it's not real.
This plastic isn't real. God damn it!
It's a globalist conspiracy to turn the frogs gay. Everything with him.
It's the frogs.
Yeah.
It's the payback they deserve.
But the thing with Alex Jones as well. I mean, I mentioned this on a couple
We
of
should
podcasts
tag him.
ago,
We should definitely tag.
I tagged
Alex
him in the last one.
Please do it
Yeah.
every time.
But basically,
We can work for you, man. We can work with you,
Yeah.
or we can work against you, sucker.
But he's similar. What I was talking about with satire as well. He comes across as this wacky
He's a
guy,
character.
but he gets a following of certain people that do actually genuinely believe in what he's saying, and then it affects people's lives. And you get people like this in this country, like Jacob Rees-Mogg and Boris Johnson.
Jacob Rees-
That fucking guy, Jesus.
Woo!
Woo!
That fucking guy. He's one funny motherfucker.
It just, someone get him to watch this so I can say this to him. You're a wanker. that honestly, I wouldn't even.
And suddenly
No, I
we've
wouldn't say
been
Boris.
blacklisted somewhere. Google Even before we uploaded, we've been blacklisted.
Freedom of speech. Where's my freedom of speech, you know?
Yeah?
Why can't I call a Tory a wanker? That's my thoughts on it.
Nice. I
is
have
a
no
two-way
political
street.
alignment. I'm an immigrant.
Yeah.
I love this country. I do.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy the UK. I'm here
I
for a
enjoy
reason.
the UK and the freedoms that it grants us and the way it's slowly falling apart on us.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great. I do.
I actually have a shotgun underneath the bed, and if he says anything out of line, I just twitch my toe and he's gone. Don't worry, Miss May. I've got you on this one. Immigrants,
Out.
satire. It was satire.
Out.
Out, yeah.
Nice.
I may be in your house, but you're in my country.
I don't see anything wrong with that sentence, to be honest. You're completely right.
No.
Watch
no,
you.
not.
Wait till I get you back in Sofia. We're gonna drink some rakia. We're gonna.
I thought after what I just
party
said to
with
you, it was
some-
going to be like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
I'm gonna chop your body and put it in a nice
Yeah.
cooler and.
You just end up across the border.
No. We can show Mouse a good time. Me and all my Bulgarian peeps out there. We can show you. We can show you some natural wonders. We've got a couple of doors. There's 7 in the world. I think we've got 1.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Speaking out of my ass, but we've got a lot of beautiful women. No competition. The UK is great and all, but we have the most beautiful women in the world, and
Wow.
very cheap alcohol. But
I thought you were going to say they're very cheap. Then I
There's-
was going, whoa.
no.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah.
They're very demanding, actually.
Well,
Just
they're-
putting it
they're,
out there, because we are legally contracted by the Bulgarian government, our new sponsor. Господин Борисов, това е реклама на страната. Платете ни в брой.
Hey!
And that's it. That's another shout out, you know, because we're doing the international bit on this
Yeah.
podcast.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's just getting us a little bit of moolah our way, you know, so we can finance this.
Okay.
I mean, this set is expensive. This, you see this? Platinum.
Yeah.
Green platinum.
Very fancy.
Mm.
I've got to ask him, are they paying us in warheads?
In warheads.
In warheads, yeah.
We don't have any warheads.
Oh, no. Bulgaria doesn't have any warheads. Shh. Yeah.
We do have European funded agriculture. How about that? Where's your European funded agriculture? Eh? Or motorways?
Probably leaving very, very, very quickly.
We've got like kindergartens built with Euro money. We've got
See, this is what I don't understand. I mean, like,
a lot of stuff done with Euro money. Like
people complain about, like, oh, we have to pay so much into Europe. It's like, yeah, but it goes to help people.
it does.
It's how can you complain about
I
helping
think we gotta
people?
swing by the Brexit topic again because
Okay. Hold on, the stop's coming up here because we're getting off the bus. And we're swinging back by the Brexit issue.
yeah. So from what I've seen,
Mhm.
there's a lot of money coming our way, Bulgaria's way, like other
Oh,
kind
I
of-
see how it goes.
kind of new entries into the EU countries that need money.
Sounds like a
And
bribe to me.
a lot of money has been tunneled into people's pockets, no doubt.
Yeah.
You do have Eastern Europe, and it's kind of notorious for bribery and for
Oh, I thought. Oh, do you mean like bribing politicians? Is in like or like bureaucracy?
well, no. People are stealing money, definitely. I mean, when pro Brexit people say our money is going nowhere, and you know it's just
Yeah, but they don't know that.
they don't know that, they presume it, but from
Well, they're not supposed to know it.
from the perspective of a person that has been living in a country that's been funded by the EU from 2008 or 4. I'm not sure when we joined actually, but at the same time, money is being. People are buying like luxury cars. Politicians are buying luxury cars. So that's the image I want to put in the head. But at the same time, I've seen kindergartens getting built, like parks being reinvented, or just finances for rural villages and stuff like that. So it is going, because I've literally seen it. So whenever people say that it's British money or it's Dutch money or it's
like, well, yeah, but I mean,
human money.
We're coming from a place of economic privilege, to use that horrible buzzword. But, I mean, we are.
Yeah.
We have a decent economy, and even, just our economy's in the shitter, but so is the rest of the world, And
Earth is in debt, basically. To whom?
Exactly. I bet it's the fucking moon. All those damn Martians.
The grey little people. The grey aliens.
You can't say, because some of them are green, Clive. You can't just say that.
Imagine that. I mean, we live kind of in the future, don't we? Because we've got the internet, we've got smartphones, we've got instant communication to every point in the world, and we're about to have aliens at some point. Yeah.
You say that like it's like, we're gonna get aliens, like it's some kind of virus or disease.
Man. I got aliens again.
I got the aliens again. Oh man.
No. It's gonna be like Trump's bound to pop out in a couple of years. It's huge. Got the aliens. We gotta be on the wall.
We got the best aliens, and they're huge. And
Chinese as well. The best.
I find it kind of funny that, America is kind of shitting its pants over China.
How did we talk politics for
I don't know.
30 minutes?
And we said we were
Deliberately
said we were going to do it.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyways, I think that, like, I believe in aliens. Okay, I'm a whack job. I believe in aliens, and I think like they're walking. Miles probably is an alien monitoring the Bulgarian immigrant community in Coventry.
No,
sent from the future, an alien from the future. What more can you want? And I do think they're gonna or they're gonna land in a couple of years. Like, you are finally ready.
Yeah.
We are aliens. We have come from space.
Strange, because you kind of just sound and look like Eastern Europeans.
You are ready.
Yeah, just ignore it and just repeat the message.
We have come from space.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
We have come to help agriculture and bring you beautiful women.
And then the whole of Britain just goes, well, yeah, with whose money? No, but
Not in my country.
Can I vote to leave the aliens, please? But I find it funny when people say, like, I believe in aliens, because it's not like a religious thing.
What's your religion? Aliens?
Yeah, I think to some
My
people.
religion's
Scientology.
alien. Huh?
Yeah, Scientology. I suppose that is kind of. But I think that aliens.
That's a sci-fi book
I know.
with a code around it.
But with aliens and stuff, it's like it's a chance thing.
Aliens.
By chance, they do just exist, right?
Ayy
have to.
LMAO.
Yeah, Ayy LMAO.
I do.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments, because we gotta do like a listener participation thing every episode.
Yeah, we gotta keep you involved.
Woo! Smart boys. So, do you believe in aliens?
Do you believe in Brexit?
Do you believe in Brexit?
Do you believe in a life after love?
Do you believe in Cher
I actually don't.
being an alien? I think she might be an alien.
I just don't.
What she's doing right now? What is
Well,
Cher doing right now?
I've never seen her, so
You've never seen Cher.
no.
Looks like a man on steroids.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, I've seen her on the telly, right? But I've also seen dinosaurs on the telly, and the Bible says that they don't exist, so
Does Cher exist then?
no.
Okay, so what's more possible? Probable. What's more probable? Probable is the correct word.
Okay.
Aliens
Or share.
or Jesus?
Oh, aliens.
So Miles says that's the question for this week. What's
Yeah.
more probable, aliens or Jesus?
Yeah, there's the big thinker of the week, people. Do you want me to explain?
Plot twist: Jesus was an alien. How about that?
That's legitimately canon in the Alien Prometheus universe.
What?
Seriously.
Nice.
And that's why the engineers, the big blue men, want to kill us. because we killed Jesus that was an engineer. And it's just, it ruined Prometheus for me, that one thing. that
I
Ridley
like
Scott
it
said.
now. I'm very, very into the idea of Jesus being like kind of a hybrid human, because it's son of God. So let's say that you've seen Ancient Aliens probably on the History Channel.
Aliens.
Yeah, and Chariot of the Gods. That's a book, and it goes on about how early human civilization depicted like a lot of gods coming down from the sky. Some cave drawings have them in like scaphandar, like,
Pyramids.
and the pyramids and
Because the pyramid thing is that you've got the pyramids in Egypt, and then you've got those other buildings in Peru, which are a similar shape.
it's all around the world, and all have like relationships to astronomy and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
So that's the ancient aliens theory, that they've been here, that they've kind of helped kickstart humanity, and probably did some DNA
Well, civilization
experiments. Yes, probably has something to do with like hybridization of humanity and stuff.
Oh, I've got another plug off of this.
Okay.
I did a song
Woo!
about people that claim to have been abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
I can't remember
What
what it's called,
sounds?
but it's on my SoundCloud. Just listen to all my music.
LMAO.
It's something like abduction, invasion, replacement. Or
I've
something
heard
like
it.
I sampled
enjoyed
Alex Jones on it. So it's
Tag him again.
yeah.
Tagline Alex Jones.
Yeah, it's a fun track.
Hashtag
and
Alex
I wanna
Jones on
sample it.
Twitter if you want to give us a shout out. Relativity Boiz.
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about weird things, right?
I'm not done though.
Oh,
You wanna end my Jesus is an alien bit, but I'm not letting this one go. I'm very
Okay,
passionate about Jesus
okay.
being an alien. So
If this gets too wacky, I'm gonna cut it off though, because it's.
I'm not gonna cut everything off. I've got maybe 15 minutes.
No, I mean
to go,
like
go
I'm
for
just
it.
gonna cut you off.
Okay,
you know?
so when you think about it, so he's dead, right? Jesus is dead.
No, not in my heart.
Okay, so he's with you forever in your heart, and you've
Stay in the
embraced
will. Stay in the
Jesus as your savior. But
Mhm.
he was dead for like 3 days, a period of 3 days.
Bullshit.
Okay, so that's canon in the Bible.
It's canon in the Bible.
And that's supposed to be like the most canon book in history.
Jesus will return in Avengers 4.
Nice.
Thank you.
And he comes out to the cave. Hey, bros.
Now.
I'm back. I'm alive.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Yeah.
And so he disappears and gets swooped like the way I've seen like images, and he gets like the way I imagine
sense.
it, like a sense. Like, doesn't that seem like an alien abduction, like with a spaceship, and they get the light
yeah.
ray, and they just bring him like those pictures of saucers flying over cows and picking them up with the
Yeah.
abduction thing.
Tractor beam.
The tractor beam.
Yeah.
I just imagine Jesus being beamed up
But the thing is, right? I think.
and like
Do you think?
walking on water and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
All those
do you think
superhuman
maybe
abilities.
it's possible that stuff with like the UFOs and the light beam and picking people up? So, do you think that maybe that was written as like a cultural reference to how people put religion in films and stuff like that all the time?
Yeah.
Do you think that's where it comes from? It's like the other way around.
Oh, so
Like,
it's
Religious influence on media
mm,
instead of it being the other way around. But do you know where all like the UFO ideas come from? Like the flashing lights and stuff like that.
no.
Well,
Tell me all about
around Area 51, I'm crossing my legs because this is story time with Uncle Miles. So around Area 51, yeah. I'm not asking you to sit on my lap. If you want to do that after the podcast, that's fine. But yeah, around Area 51 in like the 50s and stuff, when they were doing like the post-war, like the sonic tests and stuff
Yeah.
like that, going past the speed of sound.
after the Americans stole all the German scientists,
Yeah,
all
exactly.
the Nazi
Yeah.
scientists.
So they were running tests with, like vehicles that could hover.
Yeah,
So a lot of them,
Nazi technology as well.
were saucer shaped
Yeah,
and they had flashing lights on them. And
Yeah.
of course, all these people that lived around like these military testing sites were
yeah,
like, fucking hell, what was that?
yeah.
So, obviously you get these people that think, oh, must have been aliens. So that's where a lot of these ideas come from.
As we're on the conspiracy topic still,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of information on the internet about 9/11 being a false flag attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know because
What, you mean like George Bush did it? Or
yeah,
conspirated it?
George Bush's White House like group did it? Like, what do you call that? So,
His Senate, his House,
his team. Let's call it a team. His mandate team. So we have documents out. I'm not. This goes beyond everything because this is real talk now. We have real proof about Clinton and Clinton's house, Clinton's team. Because there is a specific word for that. That there's terminology, but I'm East European, so
I can't remember it.
and they have almost done a false flag attack scenario with Cuba in like 10 years before Bush, and they had planned it out. Almost did it.
Oh no, you're talking about because there was a socialist thing going on
Yeah.
there, and the U.S. Army basically went in there and caused an atrocity.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
And then
on 9/11.
on 9/11.
It was actually on the 9th, or how's the American system work? On the 11th of the 9th, yeah. No, wait. What
so
I can't even remember how their system worked.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But it was the same date.
So just the memory of me. I don't know. I think I'll have to bring some references for this, but for the sake of
Yeah.
telling the story and dwelling a little bit upon it, the next, because we're still on the topic of aliens, the next kind of false flag attack for using panic and war in a sense as a medium for a certain country or a certain nation moving forward is actually thought out to be with aliens. So an alien false flag attack. You know?
Do you mean-
So like aliens, we start fighting aliens, we start making like we go into full scale war, but the aliens don't exist
With no one.
with no one. And I think I've seen that on Zeitgeist actually.
Are you getting confused with like a story that you've read
No.
or seen?
No, that's Zeitgeist. Do you know the movie? It's a big movie on 9/11. Big one of
that one,
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest entry level like conspiracies. Not even an entry level because they do back it up with evidence. So I've got my reference there. So just watch it. It's
Just
up
watch
on
the
Netflix
film.
as well. Yeah, just watch the film. Just it blows your mind. Really, it goes onto the UK banking system as well and Wall Street and just rips the USA to shreds on a conspiracy
I mean,
kind of.
The thing that really worries me
Sense.
about that conspiracy, like even if it isn't true, you could believe that it was
But imagine though,
because of what they're like.
you imagine having like aliens attacking London one day and no aliens actually exist and we're just building war, like we go into full scale war industrialization. So we build weapons, we build, and there's got to be an end game, you know?
To make a false economy.
Yeah, or to just go into full citizen monitoring, like CCTV on everyone, so you can just more control. Because war
Yeah.
does benefit those.
Well, I mean, the
in
thing
power.
is that it benefits people in power because it unites the people.
Yeah.
But
Not sure if the false flag attack is on the Zeitgeist movie, but I'm sure if somebody Googles that, they're gonna. I'm just have because I constantly fill myself my head with guitars, conspiracy theories, and pro wrestling. So
it's a dangerous mix.
that's how autistic I am. That's my whole world.
Your brain is like this Molotov cocktail of
Pro wrestling, aliens, the Illuminati, and telecasters and
you
Starcasters.
really need to play the Deus Ex series.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like whole
those
things is
5 words I
conspiracy.
just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, there's another film that you might like. I watched it last Friday. It's called Children of Men. Children of Men.
Children of Men.
Yeah. So basically, it's kind of it's super depressing and super nihilistic, but the whole point of it, well, what I got from it was that there's different sides to every political ideology. So basically,
The bad in the good and the good in the bad.
yeah,
sort of
exactly.
thing, yeah.
So the premise behind it is that human women can't get pregnant anymore. So the human race is basically just like
GG.
marching towards extinction.
And it's like 100 years even.
Yeah.
when you think about it, if that's it.
If that happened, yeah, that would just be it. So basically, everyone's given up, everyone's depressed, and the government's basically taking control, and the whole world's just falling apart from Britain that's just about keeping it together. It's a British film set in Britain. And basically, Britain are trying to like force out all the immigrants and stuff like that. Just
Again,
I know, it's like
Get
real
over it.
life, you know. Yeah, so it was making a lot of political statements like that, but also there was like these freedom fighters. And to start off with, I thought, oh Jesus,
freedom.
it's just another film like that, you know, it's just another cliche film. But then something happens and the freedom fighters kind of become the bad guys as well as the government.
What?
So it's like, yeah, there's like these two
Who's the
sides
good
to
guy?
both of them. Exactly.
Jesus? Is he an alien though? Is he?
Dunno.
Are the government aliens?
Is it the aliens that have stopped us being able to get pregnant?
Okay, how about lizard people, huh? How about that?
Do you mean, do I think they're real?
Yeah,
Yeah? No.
I think they're real.
But
But I also think Jesus was an alien, so
yeah. I don't know. I just don't think all lizards have like tails, right?
is that your...
Where would
Okay,
they
so
fit in the skin suits? That's all I'm saying.
I've got proof there are no lizard people because they've got no tails.
Yeah.
Miles Deacon, 2018, circa.
Mhm.
Circa. Circa. Hey.
Join my cult.
Hey.
I think this is like just disintegrated to the point where it's just
Conversation, man.
it's just a conversation. It's just this is all you listen to. This is
Yeah.
this is the
I think
content
this is
we're
the best
making.
episode we've made yet.
I think the last one was the best. The one after the one that we couldn't publish.
Because we were actually anxious about releasing an episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think the last one, our energy levels were quite good, and we'd warmed up so much from like talking for an hour and a half on the first
Yeah.
podcast, and we'd gotten out all of our political stuff.
Which
I don't know. Today it was kind of difficult not to talk about it because
it's
kind
all
of all
about
that
the
anyone's.
daily agenda, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do get that. I still want to keep the topic to... Oh, you said Children of Men.
Children of Men.
Have you seen Children of Earth?
No.
That's the Torchwood season 3, I think.
I really wanted to watch that, but I couldn't find it anywhere legitimately.
Legitimately.
So what are you doing about that,
you
BBC?
should just go to Bulgaria and just, ask somebody if he has it. So you can share his legitimately bought DVD.
Yeah.
Totally not pirated.
Yeah.
Because Eastern Europe pirates nothing
See, this is the thing, right? This is what
except the pirates in the Black Sea.
I don't understand, right? If I gave you a CD to borrow,
Yeah,
that's fine, right?
it is fine.
But if I lent you a USB full of MP3s, that's wrong.
It's wrong, yeah.
What? I mean,
Doesn't make any sense, but
No.
that's how the world works.
well, I mean, it doesn't really work, does it? Because you can't police that. You can't sort of, I mean, unless you do it in front of like a policeman. But even then, they're not going to care. They're not going to even know what's on the USB stick.
USB is the superior storage format, though. Is it?
Not cloud.
What happens if, like, the frogs, which are gay, just
Mhm.
go and blow up your servers? And
Because they're just-
you lose all your stuff.
Because oh my god, yeah, because none of them can get pregnant anymore because
No.
they're all men and they're all gay. And they're in this children of men depressed state of mind, and they just want to.
Who's the bad guy now? Huh? The frogs.
Yeah.
They have always been.
and they're taking it out on humans because we're the ones that have made the chemicals, and they want to blow up our cloud storage.
Jesus was gay. The frogs.
Jesus was a gay frog alien.
Yeah. And
And by the way, I just I think there's nothing wrong with us saying that because we're just parodying Alex Jones, who
yeah.
no, he's probably saying
As
it
we have
legitimately, but
said,
we're not,
we this is a set. We are paid actors.
we're not real.
This is our social experiment. My name's not Kaofer Miku. He's not
Mhm.
Miles Deacon. We are paid actors. My name is Miguel Jose.
Don't even tell them that, dude.
Oh shit.
Broski, see? We don't even talk real languages. You didn't
Jersey
even watch this
Shore.
podcast.